Hey, Michelle and family. I'm so sorry I can't be there in person, but I am there in spirit, and I will keep Gary's memory alive in my heart and in my thoughts. He always made me feel so comfortable every time I played Seven Steps Up. He would lug my heavy keyboard up the stairs and my merch and my guitars, and I looked forward to after the show when I'd get to eat one of your delicious home-cooked meals and have some wine and catch up. So he will be missed. Men like Gary don't come along very often. And I love the way that you love each other. Such respect and care. So I'm sending you love, sending you virtual hugs, and may his memory be a blessing to all of us tonight and always. And may our paths cross again soon in the not too distant future. Sending you love.
Hi, Michelle. I was so heartbroken to hear of Gary's passing. I have such amazing memories of both of you and your hospitality and your warmth, your humor. Seven Steps Up really became such a place that I looked forward to playing so much. So much that you created the Anna Rose rule and tried to stop me from coming back as a support act. But I know I broke that rule a few months ago, but I'm really glad that I did, so I could see both of you and especially see Gary. He would always greet me with this kind of cackle, and we'd have some jokes about long time on the road and some dumb thing I was doing with the setup of my pedal board, and he kind of put his arm around my shoulder, and he will be so missed, as will Seven Steps Up, and I am sending you all of my love, and I hope I get to see you soon.
Hey Michelle, how's it going? I'm here in California about to go on stage, but I just wanted to say you're in my heart right now. I'm so sorry to hear about Gary. What a special soul he was, and partnership you guys were. I just always knew and felt that he just had your back. He just had your back through it all, and I can't imagine what you're going through right now. It's been a hard few years, so I just want you to know that I have said it and I'll continue to say it. When I look back at my last 5 or 6 years of touring, some of my absolute best shows and best experiences were in the venue that you and Gary created from the ground up, and that you poured your heart and soul into, and cooked us dinners and let us use your shower and stay in your place. And if you couldn't do that, you'd find a hotel for us. And you were so personal and caring. You were a brilliant light in this dark and cold venue world sometimes. So I love you, and I loved Gary, and yeah, just thank you. Thanks for giving us that space, because it meant a lot. Okay, peace, be strong. I hope to see you again in some more positive times. Okay, bye Michelle.
Hey guys, Gary was a wonderful person and a great person to see. Anytime I was traveling out to Michigan, I would always look forward to seeing Gary and getting a beer and talking about life. He was always dreaming up new ideas, and just a really fun person to be around, and I'm going to miss him a lot. I want to send all my love to Michelle and the whole Seven Steps Up family. We're going to miss him a lot. Much love.
Hey, it's Brian from Honor by August and various others who've been through Spring Lake many a time. Some of my favorite memories of Gary are around the dinner table that you guys had for us every time. And I think Michelle often jokes that the first time we were there, it was so great all around that I was like when's the serial killer gonna jump out and like offer us a great steak meal? And I mean, you guys just knew how to take care of people, and you know, Gary was at the heart of that. And I loved him. He was always so much fun to be around. Always had a smile for you and a joke. Loved talking about his son, his grandkids, and his time with you, Michelle. And just, I'm gonna miss him a lot. Love to you all, and I wish I could be there.
Hey Michelle, please take a moment, just a little pause to understand the vast and loving community that you and Gary have created. You have family from coast to coast and well beyond. We may not be able to show up at those 7 steps as quickly as we'd like, but just know that we are here and we're only a phone call or a message away. We love you.
Hey Michelle, it's Griffin. I just wanted to write and tell you, send all my condolences and love for the passing of Gary, and obviously shocked to hear the news and very saddened, and just thinking of you during this time, and you're in my heart and thoughts and prayers, and I have so many lovely memories with you too, and just sending lots of warm thanks for all the time that we've been able to spend with each other and all the memories that we've shared. And my heart just really goes out to you, and just thinking of you and wishing you so much love. And don't know what else to say other than care about you so much, and hope you're all right. All right.
Hey guys, Jay Nash here. My friend Gary. It occurred to me last night that Gary and I really only hung out 7 or 8 times. 7 of those times were before and after the shows that I had the privilege of playing at 7 Steps Up. Over the last 5 years, I guess it was. And the 8th being when he and Michelle surprised us all at our little TFDI fest over in Evanston. If you tally it all up, maybe we spent 10 or 11 hours together outside of the time that I had up on that stage. But still, I've counted Gary as one of my dear friends since the very first time that we met. Gary's vibe, his demeanor, his wry sense of humor, and his crystal clear sense of the difference between shit and shinola immediately made me see him as a kindred spirit. While his time on this planet was tragically short, as far as we're all concerned, I truly believe that his was a life well lived, and that he's left this planet a much better place than he found it. The kindness and support that he showed so many artists over the years, along with the energy that he spent championing what he saw as being quality art, was no small thing. Probably without realizing it, he changed thousands of lives for the better by helping to create an environment where that precious connection between artist and audience could take place. There's a pretty good chance that he introduced many of you to your new favorite band. I miss him already, but I'm so grateful for the time that I had and the lessons that I learned from Gary. It's early here in Vermont, but the next time I raise a glass, it's going to be for you, Gary. I miss you, man. And Michelle, you have my heart and my mind with you. Hope to see you all soon.
I just wanted to jump on here real quick and send all of my love to Michelle. The loss of Gary is so shocking and so heartbreaking to so many people. And I'll just remember him forever as being someone who felt like a best friend from the very first second I met him, with that huge smile. And that's how I'll always remember him. And I just wanted you to know what an impact he had on my life, on my music, on so many artists that I know, on so many music lovers that I know. And he'll be missed forever by so many people. And so I want you to know that I'm always there for you whenever you need me, and also that I will carry those memories for the rest of my life, and I'll treasure them. So sending you my love, and grateful for the time I've had on this planet with Gary.
John Sinkovich with Local Spins here, and I just want to extend my condolences and deepest sympathies to Michelle. I just a couple of weeks ago had a chance to chat with Gary, and he was so excited about their move to Seattle. And I still remember interviewing Gary and Michelle when they first opened up 7 Steps Up, and I was so impressed with their vision. They literally changed the musical landscape in West Michigan and are real true pioneers in the type of listening room that they established here in Spring Lake. And I just want to say his legacy will continue as a result of that. Best wishes, Michelle, and once again, my deepest sympathies.
My condolences to Michelle on Gary's passing. We have some great memories of 7 Steps Up. It's a great gig to play, great people. He'll be missed, and very sorry to hear the news.
Hey, Michelle. I sadly am unable to make it up to the life celebration tomorrow, but I wanted to be there in any way, shape, or form that I could, so this video will have to suffice. I do think it's appropriate that you're doing it in the venue and in that magical space that we've all, so many of us, I should say, have been able to share our songs and pour our hearts out in song in that room, enjoying and celebrating music together, of which I know Gary was so passionate about, as you are. And, just wanted to share some thoughts about Gary, and what first comes to mind is just how huge his spirit was. He's had a big spirit, and so much of it was wrapped up in his eyes and his smile, which, kind of made it impossible to be anxious, zero anxiety around Gary. When I first pulled up, the first time I played, I believe he was the first person to come out and sort of open the door and kind of give me the lay of the land and where to set up and everything. And it was almost like your uncle just kind of welcoming you in to set up for a show. And, so calm and just caring and thoughtful. And, and then, during the performance, I mean, just both of you, working together as a team to make sure that, the artists, not only on the stage, but off the stage, had everything they needed and wanted. And, Gary was such a huge part of that. He was such a huge part of that. And then just sort of thinking about him, enjoying an adult beverage out there, enjoying the music. It's going to be, with a big grin, smiling on the outside and so much on the inside. So he's going to be really missed. So somebody have a beer for Gary tonight, if you would. Okay. I love him. I love you. And I hope you guys celebrate him in the way that you want and need today. Okay.
We always remember people by the way they made us feel, and Gary always made us feel so loved and welcomed at 7 Steps Up.
We're so grateful to know Gary, and he always made us smile.
Yeah, he's going to be sorely missed. We're sending love to you all at 7 Steps Up, to Michelle, and to all of Gary's family. Lots of love.
Hey, Michelle, Rich and I just wanted to send our deepest condolences to you. I can't imagine what you're going through right now, but we were just talking over how many wonderful memories we have of Gary. And, when we would tumble out of the car after a long trip getting to 7 Steps Up, the first person we'd see would be Gary and his warm smile and his acerbic sense of humor. He'd open up the back door, and it was always the beginning of a great evening. And, I also remember... I love the way he would sit in the room while the show was going on, and every so often he'd shout out a comment, or if something was wrong, he'd shout out something to fix it, and lots and lots of memories of just hanging out with the two of you after shows over a great bottle of wine. And I'm so glad that you got to come here and spend a magical week with us. in Pennsylvania. That was really fun. So I know it's a devastating loss, and but we want you to know that we love you and we're here for you, and we're sending you lots and lots of love and light and prayers. Love you, darling.
Hey, Michelle. It's so strange to be making this video right now. You and Gary mean so much to me. You know, it started out as an opportunity to play a new venue in a place I'd never been before. Where the hell is Spring Lake? To the depth of our friendship at this point, it's been a beautiful journey. And when I think of one of you, I think of both of you. It's kind of like Michelle and Gary, you know? Just the way it's always been, and the way it will always be, at least in spirit. We've written together, we've shared meals, we've shared stories, and lots of glasses of wine, and you know, every step of the way, it's been the two of you and me and whoever else was around, whether it was just me or the band or other artists. And you know, one of the lines in our song, "This is the best night of my life. I know it already." It's kind of just like how I felt about you guys from the beginning. You and Gary truly are two of the most amazing people that I have come across in my years on this earth, and I will continue to carry Gary in my heart for many, many, many years to come. You, I look forward to seeing again soon, my friend. Just know that all of the beautiful memories that were made possible because of you and Gary at 7 Steps Up and around the country have helped me become more of who I am. And I thank you both very much for that. And I love you both with all of my heart. And I look forward to seeing you soon, and to Gary when we meet again. I love you, my friend.
Hey there, Michelle. And hi to Gary, too. Your friend Pat McGee here, that guy that you called over a decade ago and said, "Will you come to Spring Lake, Michigan?" I said, "Where the hell is that?" "Sure, sounds great." I had no idea that I was going to meet some of the most genuinely cool people in all my years of touring. It's a lot of years. Michelle, I can't express how sorry I am for your life now taking a different turn than you certainly thought. You've had a lot of change, and this is the ultimate one. But you're part of the biggest band that's ever existed. We're all in this thing together with you. And if you're feeling alone, just reach out to any of us. And if life allows and time allows, I hope I see you again real soon. If that's out on the West Coast, okay, sounds good to me. I'll be there. You and Gary have been just the most incredible supporters of everything that I hold so dear to my heart. And it's really rare to meet people that exude that. So we got to honor Gary, and it is present tense. I really feel that way about losing someone that isn't just physically around you anymore. I certainly know what that feels like. I just want you to know that we all love you, and I'm gonna miss the moments when Gary would, take a break from loading in and we go down and get beers at that local brewery down there in Spring Lake. And an easier guy to talk to does not exist. He just was like the most agreeable, welcoming, casual person I've ever known. I loved when we'd pull up to the back of the venue and he'd always be there to pop the door open and you'd be running around doing something crazy, working some other job, and eventually we'd see you, but Gary was that welcoming party. So I am gonna miss that. But man, sweetheart of a man. So you chose well. You chose well, Michelle. I hear you walking around this house sometimes. I wish you never chose to cross that line. Now you walk among the famous ones. She the angel's son, and now you're gone, and you chose to shine. Sorry, but we're far from fine. I will live these days, no I won't. I will live these days, no I won't. I will live these days. No, we're not gonna hide. Michelle, you're not gonna hide. Don't go and hide. Yeah, don't go and hide. Don't go and hide. Love you guys. Sorry I couldn't be there today, but know that we are thinking about you today and all the days moving forward. This isn't just about one day. Be well, you guys. See ya. Bye, Michelle. Love you guys.
Hi, Michelle. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for the many incredible experiences playing at Seven Steps Up, staying with you guys just for the sake of it, or staying a few extra nights. We always felt at home. Seth and I would come through and always look forward to the Seven Steps Up gig on the calendar, which is why we played so damn many of them. I'm thinking of you guys always. I'm holding Gary very, very close in my heart, and the spirit of what you built together in that space will be with me forever. I love you guys.
Hey Michelle, it's Sean Mullins. Just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you, and we're also sorry about Gary's passing. And both you guys were so special and are so special to us. All of us who play music for a living, you're one of the top places we all wanted to play and looked forward to. And Gary was such a sweet soul. He felt like an old friend, and that I'd known for 100 years. Anyway, just wanted to tell you I was thinking about you and I love you.
Michelle, dear friend, my heart is with you. Man, it's hard. And I just want you to know that you're not alone in this, and thankful for Gary, and we'll be here with you to get through all this and celebrate Gary's life. And I look forward to seeing you in person soon, and you're loved. Hang in there, buddy.
Hello, Michelle. It's Todd Carey. I wanted to send you my deepest condolences and thoughts during this really challenging time. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of Gary, and how great you were to both me and so many other artists, and the way you treated us, the way you took care of us, and the passion that you poured into what you guys do. So I'll be thinking about you, be thinking about Gary, and just sending my deepest thoughts, guys.
Hello, Gary and Michelle. It's Willie, and just want to offer a couple of thoughts. Gary, thank you so much for your impeccable honesty and your sense of humor and your laugh. Your laugh is something that I will cherish all of my days, and I'm just so grateful for the time that I had with you. And this road behind me leads to a destination I can't see, and I'll meet you there.
The last time I played at 7 Steps Up was a month ago, and I got to the venue and saw Michelle and Gary. Gary, of course, wanted to talk baseball. His Cardinals and my Yankees were about to get to the playoffs, and we had a little bite to eat before the show, as we usually do. Just, they always made me feel at home, just my kind of people. And Gary gave me a beautiful introduction that night, eloquent, which is not something that I recall about other meetings with him, but he really turned it on that night and got the crowd pumped up, and me pumped up as well. And I will miss him dearly. I will miss 7 Steps Up dearly. My heart goes out to you, Michelle, and to all who knew Gary, and love to all of you.
Hey, Michelle. My heart goes out to you. I know right now is a very difficult time, and we all loved Gary. Every time I'd come to 7 Steps Up, he's a fixture in your life, and of course in ours as travelers passing through. I'm sending a video from the last time I saw you guys, and I just want you to know that you are very loved, and in the community, we're all here for you as much as we can be. And I'm just deeply, deeply sorry for your loss. And Gary will be remembered in the fondest of ways. I love you. And I'm so, so sorry.
Hey guys, Ellis Paul here. Just wanted to share my love for Gary and for Michelle. It was very, very sad to hear about his passing, and in all my 30 years of touring 5,000 plus shows, I've never been treated more sweetly or kindly than the two of them. And Gary would always greet me with a hearty laugh and a big smile. And the amount of heart and soul that he put into the place was inspiring. And every venue needs someone that believes in it in a way that's inseparable from their DNA, and both Michelle and Gary brought that to 7 Steps Up, and it's a big loss. Michelle, I want to wish you the best of luck, and I do hope that I get to see you soon and give you a big hug and send a love to you. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Hey, Michelle. Just going to share a sentiment that I imagine many others our sharing, and that is where to begin. Losing a loved one is super difficult, but losing a Gary, it's just, he's awesome. And knowing the place in our hearts that are his alone, will be forever changed. And I'm just so grateful to have got to know him as well as I did. And to have been a part of his legacy and your legacy together at 7 Steps has been a real pleasure of my lifetime. No one rocked a Luka 99 jersey tee like Gary. And I love that he wore it as often as he wore it. Sure, it was made for him. So much love. All right, Gary, I'm no expert here, but maybe I'm dying to know. But I hear that heaven is where the best of us wind up. And I can't wait for you to give me a tour. It's for you. I don't see you with angel wings, floating up there dressed in white, singing harmony. And I can't picture no halo. You're going in a Stetson now, the way you always roll. I bet Jesus picks you up in an old red pickup truck, laying waiting on his AM radio. Past them pearly cattle guards, it's a big sky full of stars. Yeah, you probably hit up Gabriel for a smoke. It's a wide open space. God's got a special place for your cowboy soul. Now some may wonder how you got in, smelling like a honky-tonk and Sunday morning gin. Hell, I bet even you were surprised when right out of the darkness you saw them headlights shine. I bet Jesus picks you up in an old red pickup truck, playing waiting on his AM radio. Past them burning cattle guards, big sky full of stars. Yeah, you probably hit up Gabriel for a smoke. It's a wide open space. God's got a special place for your cowboy soul. Pickup truck, playing waiting on his AM radio. Past them pearly cattle guards, it's a big sky full of stars. Yeah, you probably hit up Gabriel for a smoke. It's a wide open space. God's got a special place for your cowboy soul. I don't see you with angel wings. See you there, Gary. Love you, man.